In Rimworld, drugs are more than a risky pastime. They're powerful tools that can boost productivity, save lives, or destroy your colony from within. Today, we'll explore every major drug in the game, how it works, when to use it, and when to stay far, far away. We'll start with social drugs, the mildest and most commonly used. Then we'll move to hard combat drugs with high risks and high rewards. And finally, we'll look at medical grade substances, the kind that can keep your pawns alive when nothing else will. So let's start this video with social drugs. Smokeleaf is one of the most common and accessible recreational drugs in Rimworld. It offers a solid plus 13 boost to mood and reduces pain by 20%, making it quite useful for colonists who are stressed or suffering from old injuries. It has a calming effect on the mind, helping pawns handle the harsh realities of Rim life a little better. However, it comes at a price. It significantly lowers movement speed and consciousness, which in turn reduces work efficiency and reaction time. This can be a problem if the colony is attacked or if the user is performing critical tasks like surgery or construction. This drug is best reserved for non-essential workers or those currently off duty, perhaps during evening hours or post-battle recovery. Long-term chronic use will dull a pawn's productivity and may lead to tolerance or dependence. Ambrosia is a rare, naturally occurring social drug that occasionally spawns on the map as a special event. It grows as a wild plant called the Ambrosia bush, and when harvested and consumed, it provides a powerful +5 mood boost without the usual downsides like reduced consciousness or motor skills. Unlike other drugs, Ambrosia carries a low addiction risk, and even if a pawn becomes dependent, the withdrawal symptoms are mild and manageable. This makes Ambrosia one of the safest mood-stabilizing substances in the game. It's especially useful for managing fragile or volatile colonists, or to prepare your people mentally before high-stress events like battles, funerals, or surgeries. The main downside is its rarity. Since Ambrosia can't be farmed traditionally, you'll want to harvest and stockpile it whenever it appears. Use it sparingly, ideally reserved for your most emotionally unstable or high-value pawns during critical times. Psychite Tea is one of the most balanced and colony-friendly drugs in the game. Brewed from 4 psychoid leaves, this mild stimulant provides a decent +12 mood boost and reduces pain by 10%, all with a very low addiction risk, much lower than Yayo or Flake, which are also derived from the same plant. Unlike most drugs, Psychite Tea is designed to be sustainable. Colonists can drink it regularly with minimal side effects, making it ideal for maintaining mood stability in large or high-stress colonies. It's especially useful for pawns with traits like depressive or nervous, and works well as a part of daily drug policies. Because it's crafted through a simple process at a drug lab and doesn't require advanced tech, it's accessible even in mid-game colonies. Just like Ambrosia, it shines in long-term management, not with dramatic power, but with safe and steady reliability. Beer is another mild social drug, and is relatively easy to produce, using hops and a brewery. A single bottle offers a +10 mood buff and slightly reduces the chance of social fights. It also has the benefit of being culturally associated with social gatherings, making it a staple at in-game events like parties and weddings. Unlike Smokeleaf, beer doesn't impact consciousness or movement speed as dramatically when consumed in moderation. It's a safer alternative when you want to lift moods without impairing colonist performance too much. However, its effects can compound quickly. Colonists who binge on beer can end up vomiting, passing out, or even developing liver damage over time. Alcohol tolerance builds slowly, so having strict access controls or party-only policies is wise. Set beer to be used only at social events or by pawns with low mental states to avoid long-term health consequences. First hard drug is a Yayo. Yayo is a powerful stimulant refined from psychoid leaves. When taken, it instantly boosts mood by 35, increases movement speed by 15%, and other buffs. It's incredibly effective in emergencies, such as when a colonist is breaking down or when you need to rush defenses or rescue operations. What makes Yayo especially valuable is its combination of emotional and physical enhancement. But this comes at a high price. The drug is highly addictive, and regular use will quickly lead to dependence. Once addicted, a pawn will suffer mood crashes and withdrawal if they don't get their fix. Yayo is best reserved for combat situations or extreme mental breaks. In small doses with tight controls, it can save lives and turn the tide in battle. But if allowed recreationally, it can spiral into addiction and chaos. Consider locking it in medical-only storage and assigning it via drug policy only during raids or emergencies. Second hard drug is Flake. Flake is the cheaper and riskier cousin of Yayo, also made from psychite leaves. While it provides the same plus 35 mood boost and initial euphoria, it has a significantly higher chance of addiction and can even cause long-term brain damage in some cases. It's a drug of desperation, easy to make, easy to abuse. Because of its dangers, Flake is not advisable for internal use in your colony. Where Flake shines, however, is in trade. It's relatively easy and cheap to mass produce, and traders often pay high prices for it. A dedicated Flake production room with proper restrictions can become a profitable side business. Just ensure it's kept locked away and never accessible by colonists for recreational use. Wake Up is a stimulant that removes tiredness for 12 hours, making it perfect for prolonged work shifts, surgeries, or crises. It is my most favorite drug in Rimworld. It boosts work speed by 50% and improves consciousness slightly, making it ideal for tasks that require precision like research or crafting. It can also help with emergencies like extended defense periods or when colonists need to tend to many patients. While it has a moderate addiction risk, it's much more manageable compared to other hard drugs. Overdose is possible but rare if used responsibly. Think of it as your colony's emergency coffee. Strong, efficient, but not to be abused. Go Juice is the ultimate combat enhancer. It improves speed, pain tolerance, consciousness, and even removes the stun effect, making pawns nearly unstoppable for a short time. It's often the difference between victory and defeat in a tough raid. The effects of Go Juice are incredibly powerful. Pawns on Go Juice can shrug off gunshots, keep moving with injuries that would drop others, and push through mental breaks with brutal efficiency. However, this power comes at a steep price. Go Juice is highly addictive, and repeated use can lead to serious health issues, including organ damage or death from overdose. Used wisely, it can win battles. Used carelessly, it can ruin lives. Now is the time to talk about health drugs. First one is Penoxycyline. Penoxycyline isn't used to treat illness, it's used to prevent it. It offers protection against diseases like malaria, plague, and sleeping sickness, which are common in tropical and swamp biomes. When taken every 5 days, it dramatically reduces the chance of contracting these illnesses. This makes it essential for colonies located in disease-prone regions or for caravans venturing into dangerous areas. It's relatively low risk and doesn't cause addiction, making it an ideal part of any long-term survival strategy. Set it on a drug schedule and let your colonists take it automatically as part of their routine. It's especially important for doctors, handlers, and caravan members who often face exposure. Luciferium is a miracle drug, but one with a dark side. It permanently enhances a pawn's capabilities by healing old injuries, regenerating limbs, and boosting key stats. The effects are incredible. A pawn on Luciferium can outperform almost anyone else in your colony. They can be your colony's unstoppable force, fast, smart, and nearly unkillable. But there's a catch. It causes irreversible addiction. A dose is needed every 6 days. If your colonist misses even one dose, they go into psychotic withdrawal, attacking others until death. It's a permanent commitment that turns into a logistical time bomb if your supply chain fails. Use Luciferium only on colonists who are already impaired but valuable, like your top shooter with a missing leg or a master doctor with old scars. And whatever you do, never run out. Secure a reliable supply from traders or quests. Once started, there's no going back. It's a pact with the devil. Drugs in Rimworld are like fire, powerful but dangerous. With careful policies and smart timing, they can push your colony to new heights. Use Smokeleaf and beer to stabilize moods. Keep Yayo and Wake Up for combat or emergencies. Treat Luciferium like a sacred resource. And never forget the power of prevention. Penoxycyline may be boring, but it saves lives. With the right approach, drugs won't destroy your colony. They'll help it survive, thrive, and even dominate the Rim. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your craziest drug-fueled colony stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and good night.